Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are less than 24 hours away from the biggest event of the goddamn year. We are on Destiny here tonight, especially catered card to our interim GM in Skylar Viper. Of course, Skylar making 3 matches here tonight, starting off with our women's tag team match between the women's tag team champions and 2 people who we have not seen in a while. SMOKY. Is that SMOKY Dave? I believe it's... No, sorry, Ivy Santos making her way down to the ring. Impressive sort of newish look here for Ivy Santos. I haven't seen her in a while, I don't believe. Yeah, we are less than a day away from the biggest goddamn pay-per-view. Make sure to check it out if you haven't already. Like the video, subscribe, be ready, 10 PM European time. I believe it's some other times early in the morning for Australians. Make sure to check it out. It will be an absolute banger. But make sure to watch the rest of this show. We've got 3 bangers for tonight, and we've got a promotional video for you for Jazz and Chloe. The women's title match, one of the co-main events of night 1. Ivy Santos, of course, one half of the women's tag team champions, I believe, with SMOKY DAVIDSON. They're going to be defending their belts on night 2, if I'm mistaken. Speak of the devil, here comes SMOKY DAVIDSON on the SMOKY tank. I forgot what the official name is for it. But she's been doing very well recently. I think she's been making a lot of progress. SMOKY has been talking, I believe, to a certain Quad Click member by the name of Jessie Heartache. SMOKY she's a great wrestler to watch in the ring. If you haven't seen her stuff before, you're about to witness something special. I'm glad Skylar the Viper managed to, book this card here tonight. I think it's going to be an absolute banger. Skylar, of course, not being able to book herself due to being the interim GM. But we will see her tomorrow Saturday at Unmistaken, night 2, in the finals of that Destiny sort of tournament, I guess, between her and Amelissa. And here come their opponents. Here is someone I've been looking forward to seeing. I'm sure you all at home have been wanting to see for a while. This is Mrs. Amy Angus. Of course, I believe the one and only Big Gus's sister. If you don't know who Big Gus is, what are you doing with your life? Big Gus got a Mayhem title shot this weekend. And the Gussington Invitational Battle Royal. 2 incredible matches. I'm sure they're going to be instant classics. And Amy Angus, we're looking to follow in the footsteps of her brother. There you go, warming up the crowd there with the pyro and all that. I'm surprised we've got this much pyro buzz here tonight. We've got to save the dollars for tomorrow. Casey Adams here, of course. One member of Lost in Adapters, I believe they're called. They're the ones getting the tag title shot against SMOKY and Ivy. Casey, of course, I believe, married to LC, who is in the main event tomorrow for the men's world championship. Sorry. Casey, of course, I don't believe she was able to get the win last week, unfortunately, but she looks like she is ready to do just that here tonight. I believe it's the other 2 members of Lost in Adapters getting the women's tag team title shot. Was Casey Adams goes for, I believe it was against Alex Steele for the Interstar Championship. Here we go, getting the contest off with a bang. Amy Angus, Ivy Santos starting off the match as we see a head scissors takedown there. This match very important to the women's tag team champions. Going to try and get some momentum, going into this weekend's matchup and their title defense. Amy Angus, we haven't seen her in a while. She'll probably want to get some kind of credibility to her name. Casey Adams want to get some momentum as well going into her Unmistaken match. As we see Ivy Santos now take control of Casey Adams. Casey managing to sweep the legs. And consistent tags here. Amy Angus back in the ring now. Ivy waiting for Amy to get into the ring, looking for the Irish whip off the ropes. Casey's having to drop down, And now Ivy punching away at Amy Angus here, but Amy fights back. And now Amy Springboard Hurricane Rana there. Not exactly the same size as her brother, but she has got she makes up for it with her agility, you know. And now Ivy managing that maneuverability. Sorry, I had a blunder there on commentary. Commentators curse and all that. Fuck yeah, now Smoky Davidson being tagged in now. First time Smoky is in this matchup now. Looking, what the hell is this? Drops her on her face. What a maneuver there. Well, Smoky Davidson. Amy looking for another tag to Casey Adams. Smoky not giving a damn, just warming up to the crowd, you know. And I'll tag to Casey Adams. We're going to have a face-off here between two very important people for this weekend. Casey Adams with Smoky in the corner. Smoky fighting back now. Face breaker there to Casey Adams. And a tag. Ivy Santos back in the ring now. What a match here. Of course, regular tag team rules. First getful or pinfall or submission in the ring will be the winning team. Shoulder tackle there by Ivy Santos. Throwing it into the ropes. What we're going to see here. Forearm there right to Casey Adams' skull. And now stomping away at Casey Adams. Ivy is not holding back here. Referee Martinez trying to tell her to stop. And Ivy Santos eventually gives in due to the rules. Pinfall now. Martinez going to count 1. No kick out from Casey Adams. Ivy looking to add some more offense into Casey Adams'. No! Casey Adams fighting back now. And now turn her around into the neck breaker. Casey Adams so swift in her attacks. You know, in the same line of vein of LC, you know. Irish whip off the ropes. Trying to look for some kind of drop kick, but I think she missed. Ivy Santos managing to stop. But no, gets a Spanish fly there. Standard Spanish fly. Absolute incredibility there from Casey Adams. Dragging Ivy Santos into the corner. Imagine if the tag team champions lose to a sort of a randomly formed tag team here tonight. Amy Angus looking for some double team maneuvers. Wheelbarrow. Oh my god, we're going to see what a knee there. Just knee in the skull off of Ivy Santos. Amy Angus now in control. Into the head scissors. Take down one more time. Hits it. All the offense being thrown on Ivy Santos at the moment. She might want to think about tagging out. Twirls the hair. Pulls the hair again. And now, what is this? Pulling the arms. Jesus. Bit of a rest hold there by Ivy Santos. Tearing down the limbs of Amy Angus. Tag out to Smoky Davidson. This is what I said. They need to keep consistent tags like the opposing team as a float over DDT connects. Looking for a cover now. Smoky Davidson with Amy Angus. 1, 2. No kick out from Amy Angus there. Incredible return here for Amy Angus. Not seen her in a while. She hits a DDT of her own. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Amy. As she tags into Casey Adams. Back to Casey versus Smoky. What is Casey looking for here? Sit out choke slam into the cover. 1, 2, and it's broken up by Ivy Santos. That's the chemistry, you know, you want in your women's tag team champions. As Casey hits the moonsault corkscrew, I guess. Corkscrew senton, I would call that maneuver, I suppose. German suplex there by Smoky. Absolute perfection. As Smoky now, what's she looking for? Just bitch slap there. Into the Kamagoye. And now Smoky again looking for the bitch slap. Connects right to the cheek of Casey Adams. And one more time, we're going to see it. The bitch slap. Continuous bitch slaps to Casey Adams there. Smoky looking to tag back out to Ivy Santos. Doesn't go for it though. Not gutbuster there, sorry, long blower. Tag again to Ivy Santos. Ivy now, what's she looking for here? Irish whip into the corner again. And a monkey foot. She's just going to let Casey tack out again. I don't know if this is an honourable strategy, you know. Is it the right decision? I have no idea. Amy Angus with a spine buster in the same vein as her brother. Connecting. Referee finally on the floor. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Amy Angus and Casey Adams getting the win just like that. What a way to open the show here tonight. Not looking good for the Women's Tag Team Champions, but congratulations to these two. Sort of a makeshift tag team managing to come together and do some damage to the Women's Tag Team Champions. Congratulations. Celebrating in the ring. I believe we're going to our Jazz versus Chloe sort of hype package now. So, yeah, sit down for that.
And I mean, what you got to remember is this isn't just the biggest reign in SCW. This is probably one of the biggest reigns in all of E-Fed Entertainment.
There you go, very important matchup for Destiny as a whole. May rock the foundation of this entire company. As we go into match 2 here, Kaila Raine making her debut. Of course, not had a match yet, but managing to do such a thing as join Valor before you even made your debut has to mean great things in your future. Shout out Shane Roberts. Kaila Raine here, I believe, American, making her debut, like I said, against, I believe it was Leah. I'm not 100% sure. We will see soon. Kaila Raine, very impressive look here. She can walk the walk, but can she talk the talk, you know? Kaila Raine just looks like a star, if you ask me, you know. Very important to have new stars in this company, and I believe she can be just that if you give her the right win. If she can prove it here tonight, you know. But her opponent is no laughing matter. Leah Nabori, I hope I pronounced that right. I believe also making a debut, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Leah, I'm just gonna call her Leah. It's easier to say, you know. Leah, I haven't seen too much of her either. Both women looking to impress here tonight in their, I believe, their debuts. If I'm wrong about Leah, ignore me. But I believe this is her debut. Normal rules, first person to get pinfall submission in the ring will be victorious, you know. And don't forget our main event coming up. Elimination Chamber to determine the contender for the Women's Interstar Championship. After I'm mistaken too, you know. Here we go, Kaila Raine, Leah, ready to make an impact in their debut match. Here we go, Kaila Raine, looking for the head scissors takedown. We saw this in the first match. Takes her down. Impressive first maneuver from Kaila there, but Leah fights back. Leah now, what is this? Sort of a 619 into a clothesline. And now Leah with the hook kick there. Leah taking it to Kaila Raine, but Kaila Raine fights back with a guillotine. The guillotine maneuver rolling through, taking that apart at the head, but Leah manages to fight out of the submission. Leah in control of Kaila Raine again. Power slam position. Are we going to see the SCW classic Snake Eyes There you go. Now Leah fully in control of Kaila Raine in the early goings of this matchup. Sleeper hold. Is Kaila Raine gonna have to tap, or will she be put to sleep? No, stunner there by Kaila Raine. Kaila in the black and pink attire, Leah in the full black attire. As Kaila Raine hits a sort of, what do you even call that? She just rammed herself into Leah, and now driving the knee into her skull. Absolute ruthlessness. I can see why she's in Valor. And now kick to the back. Kaila Raine making up for that early loss of lead. And now hair pull mat slam. Kaila Raine fully in control now, sort of teasing the crowd. Leah now taking advantage, throwing Kaila Raine out the ring. And now Martina is going to count. Count of 1. But Kaila Raine drops the Ionic skull right on that. It's not, it may have a few bits of padding there, but it is not very comfortable to land on. Kaila Raine, full control of Leah at the moment. Kaila, what's she looking for here? No, Leah in control. Drops her on her face. Kayla's back on her feet. But another hook kick sends Kaila back down. Remember, countouts are on. They need to get back into the ring if they want to try and win the match, you know. Leah with the mounted palm strikes. I mean, it is the night before mistakenly. Maybe you just want to get a win, whether it's by count out or not. As they head into the crowd. They've both got to try and get back into that ring. Kayla's got to make it in, and she does. And she's in control of this matchup, looking for another head scissors takedown. And it connects. Cover now. Kaila Raine. 1, 2. Oh, rope break. Martina's noticed. Of course, Leah getting her hand on the ropes, causing the pin to be invalid. Kaila Raine has to do some more damage in order to take out Leah. And Kaila again taunting. Kick to the skull, kick to the gut. Leah stretched out on the apron, off the ropes. What was that? She's looking for some kind of maneuver. Don't think it quite worked out for her. But she's still in control of Leah. No, Leah. Never mind. Kayla's still in control as she looks for another head scissors takedown. It connects. What a debut for both of these women. What is this? Oh, what a knee strike to the head of Leah. Surely that is it. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Kaila Raine is victorious. What a debut for this lass. Congratulations, you know. It was a fairly quick match for Kaila Raine there. Sort of making an impressive debut. Fairly quick matchup. Let's get to our main event. And then we're off to Unmistaken. Here we go. In Elimination Chamber rules, if you don't know how this works, 2 women will start in the ring, 4 women start in pods. Every 60 seconds or so, another woman will enter the match. If you're pinned or submitted at any point, you are eliminated. As we get to the first woman in a pod here. I'm not quite sure who this is. Amber Young, of course. How could I forget? Amber Young. Fairly new to the scene, you know. I believe rocking a new attire. Of course, she's going to be in a pod. Doesn't mean she'll be the last entry into this matchup. A lot of these women is going to be their first time in this sort of structure, you know. Amber Young now entering the chamber. Could we see her walk out as victorious, you know? She looks like a killer at the moment, I can't lie. And there you go. Making her way towards the pod. And here comes entry number 2. Obviously not quite sure who it will be until they walk out here. And it's Toni Rose. We haven't seen this last in a while. Broke up with Shane Roberts. Left everything associated to Shane. And she took a bit of a break, but she is back here tonight. And she's looking to contend for that Interstar Championship. Toni Rose, of course, also in a pod. Looking to sort of, I guess, sort of show that she is still the woman to watch. Despite her taking a small break from the company. But she is back here tonight. But she will not be starting the match. Of course, giving them time to, hype up the crowd. Wait for them to get in their pods. Not going to question the word Steve Simp in the top right. As we look for the third entry, Lorelei, the alien warrior. Lorelei, of course, just barely missing out on the Undertaker card. She wants to try and win another championship. She's already won 2 in the past. Very impressive, I have to say. She's also going to be in a pod, probably easily the coolest and biggest woman in this matchup, and that is no insult. That is going to be a testament to how strong this woman is. If you've not seen her wrestle, you're in for a treat. Looks like an absolute monster, I can't lie. There we go, making our way towards the pod. We've got one more pod space left, and then the other 2 will be starting this matchup. Who's going to be entry number 4 into the pods? Who is that? It's Kimberly Palmer. I believe this is her debut as well. Otherwise known as the K-Palm. Again, I haven't seen much of this last. Perhaps she could take all of these women by surprise. Making her way down. Going into the ring. And obviously going into a pod. If you were to ask me out of these 4 women who would win, I couldn't tell you, I can't lie. I've said I can't lie quite a lot, but it happens. And there you go, Steve Simp, right in the top right of the screen. And here we go, entry number 5 and 6, both start in the contest. A lot of struggle, both of these women are going to have to go through. Julia Santos, of course, sister of Ivy Santos. Ivy, close friends with Skylar herself. Had a match with her a couple weeks ago. Very questionable finish, I have to say. But Ivy looking to contend for the Interstar Championship. If you don't know, Interstar Championship were the most elite lineups of championship for men, but it's recently been transferred to the women. That really card holder Alex Steele will be facing Skylar herself tomorrow night at the Ivy Santos looking ready to try and run the gauntlet, but she has to contend with this woman at number 6. Who is it gonna be? I think I was just staring at her opponents. She looks like an absolute menace. And number 6 is the returning Laura Roy. We haven't seen this last in a while. If you don't know Laura Roy, she's in the intro. So I'd be surprised if you didn't know who she was. Laura Roy. No championships to her name, I don't believe. But she's looking to try and add one to that sort of lineage in her. She thinks she's the best. Perhaps she can prove that in the coming days. We are moments away from getting this matchup underway. Do not leave. 6-woman elimination chamber to determine Interstar Championship contender, after I'm mistaken. And here we go. Crowd is electric. And here we go. Martina, still your referee for this contest. Ivy Santos gets it off to a good start with a scoop slam. Taunting Laura Roy. She's telling her, you can't do this. You haven't been here in ages. Where are you? As she hits Bitch slap. And now, again, one more time, looking for it. Bitch slap. Is she going to do it all the time? No, she is not. Strikes to the back of Laura Roy. Constant attacks. This is not how Laura Roy wanted to make her a 10. Ivy Santos in complete control of this matchup. Oh my Christ. Brutality from Julia Santos. Knee strike. Cover. Is this it for Laura Roy already? No. Kicks out at 1 as we get ready for entry number 2. Who is next to sort of try and take down Julia Santos, which is something Laura Roy has not been able to do in this contest. Who's it going to be? And it looks like it's going to be Amber Young. Sorry, no, Lorelei. Very similar attire colour, so I wasn't sure on who it was, but then you can tell by the absolute size of this lass. Julia and Lorelei, sorry, looking for a double team manoeuvre. Laura Roy managed to counter kick there from Laura Roy, and she looks for a cover. 1. Lorelei waiting for Laura Roy to get up. Hits the elbow to the temple. Cover. 1. No kick out from Laura Roy. And now scratching the head of Lorelei's Julia Santos. Laura Roy stomping on Julia. Even Stevens now as we get closer to the 4th woman entering this matchup. Laura Roy hitting a discus forearm. Is it going to be? Will it be Kimberly? Will it be Toni Rose? Or will it be? Yes, it is. It's going to be Amber Young finally entering this matchup. 4 women. Julia and Laura Roy going head to head as Amber and Lorelei go head to head as well. Face buster there by Laura Roy. She looks for a cover on Julia Santos. Could we see our first elimination? 2. No kick out from Julia Santos. Oh my god, what a kick from Amber Young. Gonna be absolute chaos the longer we wait for an elimination. Leg drop there from Laura Roy. Impressive. All 4 women on their feet. Knee strike from Julia. Flatliner from Lorelei. Laura Roy back to her feet. Amber Young back to her feet. Discus kick. Amber Young in control. Looking for our 5th entrant. If you're Kimberly or Toni Rose, you have to be loving your chances at the moment. As Julia Santos hits that lung blower. Cover now. 1, 2. No. Kick out from Laura Roy as Toni Rose enters the match. Kimberly will be at entry number 6. Toni Rose going immediately for Amber Young. Cover. Martina having a tough night here. Laura Roy face buster again. Face breaker from Toni Rose. Lorelei managing to make her way back into the ring. Laura Roy waiting for Lorelei. As we can see a Snake Eyes SCW Classic from Amber Young. Absolute carnage, like I said. Gonna be hard to commentate when there's just total chaos going on at all times. Neck breaker there from Toni Rose. And Kimberly is finally going to enter this matchup at number 6. The freshest woman in this match, I believe, making her debut. Kimberly entering the ring. Kimberly with a clothesline taking down Amber Young. Remember, the winner of this match taking on the winner of the Interstar Championship match this weekend at Unmistaken 2, 10 PM European time. Make sure you catch it. Total carnage. Who is going to be eliminated first here? I have no idea as Amber Young takes down Laura Roy. Kimberly now. Flatliner. Clothesline from Julia Santos. Cover. No kick out from Amber Young. We got Toni, Lorelei and Julia Santos on the outside. Kimberly, Amber Young and Laura Roy on the inside. Let's have Laura Roy looking for Code Red. Laura Roy in control. Jesus, Kimberly gets hit with a Pele kick. Now Kimberly back to her feet. Kimberly throwing Lorelei into the corner. As we head to the outside, you've got Lorelei facing off against Toni. Throwing Lorelei into the... Oh my god, just complete carnage. I'm not going to be able to commentate a lot of this because it's just complete chaos until someone gets eliminated here. Kimberly and Lorelei still inside the ring, scrapping as Kimberly hits that face breaker. Kimberly making her way to the outside of the ring. I believe she's going to climb to the top rope. No, she is not. Going after Toni now. What a kick from Toni. Lorelei covering Amber Young. One. No kick out. No one yet to be eliminated. Poison Rana from Lorelei. Lorelei now in control of Amber Young. Throwing her off the ropes. Trying to go for some kind of grapple maneuver. Amber Young managing to reverse. And now Julia Santos hits that lung blower. On Lorelei, cover 1, 2, 3, and there you go. First elimination. Lorelei is eliminated. Bad luck for Lorelei. As we see another cover, but Lorelei kicks out at 2. 5 women remain. Who will be victorious? Amber Young, what's she looking for here? Amber Young with the sleeper hold. Drops her down. Will Lorelei have to tap? She looks like she's fading. Will this be it? For the alien warrior. Doesn't look like it. She's still hanging in there apparently. Will Lorelei be able to counter? She doesn't look very mobile at the moment, but she manages to escape with a headbutt. 1. No kick out from Toni Rose. 5 women left standing. You got Lorelei, you got Julia, you got Amber Young, you got Kimberly, and you got Toni Rose. Kimberly trying to throw Toni Rose into the ring, but the massive Lorelei stopping her from doing so as Amber Young hits a lariat on Julia Santos. Julia back in control of Amber Young, hits a kick to the back of the head. Toni Rose with Lorelei now. Kimberly and Toni trying to look for a double team maneuver. Hit it. Idiomatic and a spine buster there. As Amber Young hits a hula kick on Julia Santos. Julia Santos managing to kick Amber Young. Sling blade there from Amber Young. Amber now. Julia, no. Julia managing to get control. And she's looking for that lumbar one more time. Hits it. Looking for the cover. Is this going to be the second elimination for Julia? 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Amber Young's eliminated. You have to be looking to sort of team up against Julia at this point. She's eliminated 2 of the women in this matchup. The only person to get elimination. Kimberly now. Cover 1, 2. No kick out from Julia Santos. 4 women left standing. Lorelei and Toni facing off. Kimberly and Julia Santos facing off. Head scissors takedown from... Oh my god, UFO cutter! UFO cutter from Lorelei. That perfect picture cutter takes out Toni Rose from the matchup. We are down to 3. Kimberly looking for a cover on Julia. 1, 2. No kick out from Julia Santos. Bad luck to Toni Rose as she was eliminated by that UFO cutter. Lorelei now in control, looking for the DDT. No, Kimberly putting on an impressive performance, not getting any eliminations, but managing to last to the final 3 as she hits a kick on Lorelei. Julia managing to take Kimberly. Clothesline Lou Fez press there. Lorelei managing to retreat after being kicked right in the face by Kimberly as Kimberly does the same to Julia Santos. Kimberly trying to attack Lorelei. Lorelei reversing. Remember, in the star contendership on the line. Lou Fez press there from Lorelei. She's just shoving her head right back down to the ground. Brutality from all 3 of these women. Who is gonna win? Julia with a knee strike. And now Lou Fez press. Who is Lou? Who is Fez? Who is Press? Don't ask what I just said. Ask Shane. Death Valley Driver by Kimberly. 1, 2, 3, and Julia Santos is eliminated. She got the sort of killer out of the matchup. We're down to 2. Who will be the winner? Kimberly or Lorelei? The Prodigy versus the Alien Warrior. Kick to the face. Lorelei managing to counter. Of course, Kimberly entering at number 6. She has the advantage, but does she have what it takes to take down Lorelei? And she goes for that cartwheel suplex. Trifecta. Drops her on her face. Cover now. Does Lorelei have what it takes to win? 1, 2. No kick out from Kimberly. Still has some fight left in her. Lorelei has to think outside the box if she wants to win. Lorelei now striking away at Kimberly. On the ropes. Is this going to be that UFO cutter? No. Dragging against the middle rope. Draining that leg of all its power. Lorelei again in control. Edge-o-matic. One of these two women will face the winner of the Interstar Championship match this weekend at Unmistaken 2. Live on pay-per-view. Not pay-per-view, sorry, free pay-per-view. A premium live event, if you will. As Lorelei looks for that UFO cutter, it's over, surely. Lorelei hits the UFO cutter. 1, 2. No, kick out from Kimberly. How was Kimberly kicked out of the UFO cutter? I don't think anyone's ever kicked out from that maneuver. Kimberly has just managed to kick out the UFO cutter. Frustration settles into Lorelei. Dragging the face of Kimberly. Lorelei holding nothing back as she goes for the Koji clutch. Locked in. Does Kimberly have to tap? She's faded. Will she have to go to sleep? Still no signs of life from Kimberly at the moment. But Kimberly managing to counter. Kimberly with that split leg drop, I guess. Kimberly is telling Lorelei to get to her feet. What a matchup here. What a show. Drops her on her neck. Into the drop. Cover. Martina 1. No kick out from Lorelei. You don't just put away the Alien Warrior like that. Kick to the face. Kimberly now picking Lorelei up. No, Lorelei in control. Throwing Kimberly off the ropes. Into the Lou Fez press. Who is Lou? Who is Fez? Who is Press? Lorelei dragging Kimberly to the other side of the ring. Oh, Lorelei being flipped over by Kimberly. Sort of the momentum that Lorelei was doing, dragging Kimberly over to the ropes. Managed to get Kimberly to pick up Lorelei. And she throws Lorelei back into the ring. Down to 2 women. First person to get a pinfall submission will be your Interstar Championship contender. Oof, clothesline. What is this? Super kick from Lorelei. What a super kick. Absolute amazing maneuver there from Lorelei. She is making the crowd cheer for her. Who is going to win this contest? No, Kimberly managing to reverse. Discus kick. Says it's over, but it's not done yet. You have to pin or submit the last. Drop kick, moonsault fit, no, moonsault, leg drop. 2, 3. Kimberly Palmer is your winner. Impressive performance by Lorelei and all the women in this match. But Kimberly just had that advantage, you know. Got lucky, but you can't say she got lucky in against Lorelei, you know. Amazing performance. Congratulations. She has earned it. And now we are off to Unmistaken 2. Make sure you like, make sure you're subscribed. I have been Max Stark. Goodbye.